This video is sponsored by Auxito LED. Since 2016, Auxito has been making high-quality, plug-and-play LED lighting solutions for hundreds of vehicle makes and models. Whether you're upgrading your headlights, fog lights, or interior lighting, they've got a solution for you. What's really great about Auxito's LED lights is how easy they are to install. No complicated wiring or extra tools required. You just swap out your old factory bulbs for their LED replacements. For example, I upgraded the headlights on my 2014 F-150. Check out the side-by-side comparison of the halogen lights versus the Auxito LEDs. The difference in performance is incredible. The LEDs provide much better brightness, clearer light, and improved night driving visibility, which is a game changer on dark roads. If you're ready to improve your ride's performance, you can use code 208CONCEPTS for 15% off your order at Auxito LED. Just follow the link in the description below to get started. Now, let's get into the video. Alright, well, we're out here on this beautiful, windy Saturday afternoon, and we're putting the Mishimoto intercooler that I repaired in. First things first, though, I have to pull up this skirting that I made to get access to the bolts and down in to the inner workings, and then we can get this swapped out. So, let's get to it. Alrighty, here we are. In case you're wondering, the skirting actually helps direct the airflow through the radiator because the intercooler has an opening here which directs air through there, and it all kind of just gets pushed through. In a perfect world. In testing, it didn't seem to work all that well. But we can get to the connectors now, and these two bolts here on top, which are what we're after. And then I got to crawl underneath and pull the two bolts on the brace underneath, along with the charge pipes. And then this should just pop right out. Alrighty, so as you can clearly see, the Mishimoto is in place, sort of. The old one's sitting on the ground. Now, you may see the stock bypass valve sitting there on the old intercooler. That's because I'm testing my what do they call it, tile Q, I think is the style. See how that fits. I did, however, forget the vacuum fitting and the vacuum hose at home, so I guess I'll have to go get that. But because I had to remake this bracket, and don't mind the ugly weld, I kind of guessed at where this hole is placed, and I'm actually a little too far out this way. So I need to bring it in towards the core a little more, which is a good problem to have because I'd rather cut this way than out that way. So yeah, let me go grab my die grinder and we'll cook that out real quick. Safety first. Slip the little bushing back in somehow. Kind of a pain to get in there. Slide it all the way over if we can. What's the hold up here? That edge right there. Take the factory bolt, drop it in the hole. So I cut this out of a piece of plate stock that I had. So it's not perfect. Far from it, actually, but it'll get the job done. There we go. I see the problem. Shouldn't affect anything, but it's fine. I'll show you here in a sec. She's in. So, what went wrong? You can see the gap here is more narrow than the gap here, which means this is at a slightly wrong angle. It's actually pushing inwards a little bit, but the couplers are a bellows type and they're a slip fitting, so they'll just slide on there. It's really no big deal. So let's get this thing put back together. There we go, she's in. See, the bolts are tight, bottom brace is in. I just got to tighten the hose clamps there, and I have one more part to install. So because that blow-off valve is vent to atmosphere, the pipe that runs between the intake and the intercooler needs to be plugged, and I have a part for that. Okay, as you can see, we're under the truck. Here's that part I was talking about. I decided to go fancy with it instead of using the rubber stopper or rubber foot trick, because I plan on leaving the pipe in place. It goes in there like that. See? Plan on leaving the pipe in place in case I need to put the stock blow-off valve back on, which, I mean, it's all right here. That'll be easy to do. So yeah, get those tightened up and then we can take it for a test drive. Actually, I should probably take the charge pipe off up top, blow it out real quick, and then we'll go for a test drive. Well, as you can see, we're running. Charge pipes are all connected. I need to go grab my vacuum hose and my air fitting, and then I can hook up the blow-off valve, see how upset I can make this thing. But yeah, we're ready for a first drive.